Rick Brinkus here, Keller Williams Realty, the marketplace right here in Las Vegas, and I've got some information for you. I've got a market update for March of 2021. So I've got some graphs and stats from all the way through February, the most recent information that we can have here, and want to share a little bit. I had a prediction last month, and guess what? my prediction was accurate. I said the median price was going to go up. From where we were in January, the median price in February was going to go up. So year over year, we've got about a 12% increase. Median price is going up. That's always a good thing. Brisk market. I'm seeing some people with some misinformation. They're thinking prices are going up 10 or 20% per month. And the graph that you can see here, it has gone up. We saw a little bit of seesawing a little bit, but generally in an upward trajectory. And it has been about a little over 12%, between 12 and 13%. Now, last month, we saw a 12-month increase of over 14%. Does that mean our market is slowing down, is speeding up? It's still going up in an upward direction. So one of the things, I study homes and prices every day, and it kind of allows me to peek behind the curtain at some things that may be happening. So one of the things is that a trend that I look at is how many new listings are coming on the market and how many contracts are ratified. How many contracts do we have that are accepted every single month? And one of the great things is in doing this, and I've done this for, 12 or 15 years, it allows me to spot a trend even before we start actually feeling that in the market. So for maybe 6 or 9 months, week after week, we've had more ratified contracts than we had listings coming on the market, which means the inventory was dropping. We saw a couple of days this past week where we had more listings coming on the market than we actually had ratified contracts. Is that a trend or was it a happening? At this point, I think it's just a happening. But there were some articles that says that there may be a little shift in the market coming up. There was an article in the Review Journal, and it talked about how the 90-day delinquency rate in Las Vegas, and specifically in Southern Nevada and specifically Las Vegas, was about 50% higher than the national average. So nationally, it's about hovering around 4%. Here, we're a little over 6.1% of 90-day delinquency. So that is something that, with many of the hotels and casinos not being open to full capacity, laying off some people, that was kind of expected. Now, with the stimulus, that's kind of balancing things out. We haven't seen those homes come on the market yet, but that may be a shift down the market, down the way, depending on how that happens. We also, there was an article in Fortune magazine, and they talked about forbearance agreements. Now, these are homeowners that they made an agreement with their mortgage company that they didn't have to make house payments. They're just kind of putting those to the side. How they're going to handle those, it's on a case-by-case basis with the mortgage company. Some will actually put it on the back of the loan. Some will require that they pay a portion of those back. But the important thing is that when they originally started forbearance agreements, it was only going to be for 90 days last March, in March of 2020. Many of the mortgage companies extended that for a full year, and starting in March of this year, you're seeing, according to the article, over 600,000 people across the country are now going to have to start making house payments, a habit that they haven't had to do in over a year. So we may see some of those homes coming on the market. Supply and demand, economics 101. When inventory is very low and demand is very high, we're going to see lots of sales, multiple offers, prices going up. When we start seeing that inventory coming on the market, and we're seeing that happen now, the inventory may be increasing and it may kind of level out. There may be a little bit of a shift in the market. What that actually means, how much government intervention is going to happen, we don't know. They're going to be voting on the $1 trillion stimulus, and that certainly is going to help pump the economy and or kick the can down the road a little bit. And at some point, there may be some ramifications of that. We will have to wait and see exactly, because we do have government intervention. It's not just real estate in a bubble. Also, one of the real exciting things, if you look at the graph over here, you will see sales. Sales for 6 straight months. The current month, we have outpaced the number of sales we've had in any of the last 3 or 4 years. So that is a trend that going back to the last 4 months in 2020 and the first 2 months so far this year, our sales in the current month were better than they were anytime in the last couple of years. So if you're ever curious about buying a home, selling a home, investing in real estate, if you're curious about the value of your home, and as brisk as the market is right now, we've identified a couple of techniques that help us really market the home, give it more exposure, and we're setting many times record high prices. So if you're curious about the value of what your home could be in today's market, quite frankly, it could be way more than you think. I've got a link down below, so I'd like you to go ahead and click on that, and we can instantly let you know reasonably what your home could sell for in today's market. As always, I'd love to meet with you, share some ideas. There's sometimes some small techniques that you can do to make your home sell faster and for more money. I'd love to meet with you and share that information. So as always, if you have questions about buying, selling, investing in real estate, you want to refer a friend to me, give me a call. Rick Brinkus, Keller Williams Realty, The Marketplace, 702-456-5959. Thanks.